Here's something that drives me crazy. I audit hundreds of Meta ad accounts and almost everyone is making their account structure way too complicated. Look, I get it. With all the targeting options, campaign types, and expert advice out there, it's tempting to create this complex web of campaigns. But here's the truth. We spend over $1 million per month profitably at Obvi with just 2 campaigns. You heard that right, 2 campaigns. Hi, my name is Ashvin Melwani and I'm the CMO of Obvi, a $90 million supplement brand. I spent north of $100 million on Meta throughout my career and I'm here to share what actually works. No fluff, no theory, just real tactics that I have used to grow and scale my brand, Obvi. So let me break down exactly how we structure our Meta ad account at Obvi. First, we have just 2 campaigns, one for testing and one for scaling. That's it. Trust me, this works at every level, whether you're spending $100 a day or $100,000 per day. Let's start with the testing campaign setup. We use ABO, which is Ad Set Budget Optimization. Why? Because it gives us more control over spend by angle. We can turn things up, down, or off depending on performance. That's important when you're testing new stuff and trying to determine your winners. 2, we set cost caps. This helps control spend while still giving Meta room to find winners. Here's my pro tip. Inflate your daily budget a bit so the system can spend more when it hits and doesn't when it can't. Number 3, here's how we structure the ad sets. 1 ad set per creative angle. We limit things to 3 to 5 ads per ad set. We focus on broad targeting, just setting your age and gender, and we add clear exclusions. So we're using a 180-day customer list as well as a 180-day site visitor list. So why the structure? It lets us race similar concepts against each other. Meta is comparing apples to apples in the test. We also don't want too many ads and angles competing for spend at the same exact time. Now, for our scaling campaign, we use CBO, which stands for Campaign Budget Optimization. We also go broad with our targeting. And we only use our proven winners. So here's the key. When an ad hits 50 or more conversions in a 7-day window in our testing campaign, it becomes a candidate to move to the scaling campaign. This seems to be a thing a lot of people struggle with, so here's a quick formula for you. If your target CPA is $50, you should set your daily budget to $50 times 50 conversions divided by 7 days. In this example, that equals around $357 per day. So here are some common questions. Ash, what about interest targeting? What about lookalikes? Honestly, we barely use it anymore. Broad targeting with strong creative usually outperforms interest-based and lookalike audiences. The creative does the targeting these days. Another question is, what about different campaigns for prospecting and retargeting? Nope. We let Meta's algorithm do its thing. Just make sure you have those exclusions set up properly. Look, I know this sounds simple, like too simple, but I've tested every complicated structure you can imagine, and I always come back to this. Remember, the moment you start adding complexity is usually the moment performance starts to tank. And with a complicated setup, it becomes harder for you to determine why things aren't working. If you found this valuable, make sure to hit subscribe and follow me on Twitter at Ashvin Melwani. I'm always sharing more tactics and strategies that I actually use and that are actually working right now. Till then, happy scaling.